So in this video, I'm basically telling you guys how to get Switch games running on your MetaQuest natively in like 2 seconds. All you need is legal copies of the games and a MetaQuest. That's all you need. Now, I'm going to assume you already have Mobile VR Station installed as well as developer mode on. They're very easy to install. Well, let's turn on and install. You'll figure it out. Anyways, go into the browser, and all you're going to want to do is type in Eden or Switch browser. I usually go with Eden Switch emulator. Go on the top one. Obviously, I already went on there. Or you could go to GitHub. GitHub's more reliable, if I'm being honest. Go down to Android, standard APK, install it. You already installed Mobile VR Station, right? So, boot that up. You're going to want to go Configuration Wizard, Show All Options, Configuration, Manage All Files, and then Open Files All. See that new one you just got? Install it. Now, I already have it, so it's going to say update, but for you, it's going to say install and then install again or something like that. Also, you're going to want to install a file browser. I'm too lazy to show you what file browser, but any file browser works for it. As long as it's an Android APK, it will show where you're going to get the firmware and the keys. But I'm going to assume you already know how to use the browser, so you'll find it. You'll be fine. Anyways, go to your file manager. I'm using Zarchiver because it's the best one ever made. And you can make folders if you want for it, or you can just use folders that are not being used, like audio books, documents, and stuff like that. Alright, I do not condone piracy, so get your legal copy of whatever Switch game you want to play from your Switch with the Switch thumb, with the USB right into the thing. As you can tell, I have a legal copy of Zelda, as it says right there. Piracy is super bad. It gives you cancer. You're going to want to extract the pod keys. Don't extract the firmware. Alrighty, time for the home stretch. You're going to want to grant permissions. I already did that. You're going to want to do your keys first. Boom. Then your firmware. Remember, do not. So now it's installing the firmware. Usually takes about 10 minutes. And then finally your game. And grab my game. The best game ever made. Actually, one of the worst games. There we go. Allow it to do a deep scan, or it will not work. And you have to do this whole entire thing all over again. Boom, complete. Next. Get started. And then boom, there's your game. Boot it up. It should just work out of the box. Look at this. Watch this. Now, it usually doesn't run the first time around. But on the second time around. Oh, nope, it's right. It runs out the first time. This usually doesn't happen. See, look at, you can see 5, 4, 13, 21, 19 FPS. That is huge FPS. Especially on a thing that only allows 6 gigs of RAM. Look at that.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. See, look at, there it is, running on the Switch. I mean, no, running on the VR. There it is. Alright, bye, bitch.